Hello, my friends. I hope you're doing well. I hope you're doing good. I hope you're ready for another YouTube video from your old buddy, DadCraft73. We're back here playing one man, one mod, trying to learn everything that we can about immersive engineering. And man, we have been learning a ton, but we have more work to do. Now, before we get started, let's take care of a little bit of business. And I'm not like a big guy for this kind of stuff, so you're not going to see this very often. But if you're watching this episode and you're not currently subscribed to my channel, hit that subscribe button if you would be so kind. If you feel the need or you feel like you would like to, I would surely appreciate it. Okay, that's it. We're not going into some long spiel about that or anything like that. I'm just going to let you know that if you're not subbed, I sure would appreciate it if you were. And if you are subbed, man, thank you so much. I appreciate it. Okay, so here's the deal. We need more steel, and steel is a constant deal for us. Steel is a deal. So we're using our improved blast furnace. It's working good, right? I got it cooking up some steel right now. We got Coal Coke taking care of business in there. It's making some steel, right? Everybody's happy. But I bet there's a faster way. Of course there's a faster way. Why would I bring it up if there wasn't? Oh, I'm stuck under here forever. I'm going to drown. Okay. Of course there's a faster way, and that is another huge monster, out of control multi-block structure that I think we're going to build smack dab in the middle of all this stuff. And that'll probably be, for the most part, the last big multi-block structure. We have a couple more things that we got to talk about for sure in immersive engineering. Hello, pig over there, just kind of chilling. Don't think for one second that this is the last thing we're going to build, because we got more stuff, that's for sure. But anyway, let's take a look. It's called the arc furnace. It's not a reactor. It's an arc furnace, and it's a pretty expensive piece of equipment. It requires a lot of stuff. But one of the things it does require, essentially, is us tearing down our improved blast furnace, because the blocks of the blast furnace are part of this build. And it's probably the most complex. At least the most sort of moving parts. So I think we're going to just jump right in here. We're not going to mess around. We're going to dive in feet first, crazy like we always do, and see if we can build all the pieces parts for the arc furnace. And then I guess we got to talk about a couple things. So let's see. Steel. So I have 2 stacks plus 45 steel. I'm also going to need some of this, right? We probably need more iron. Get some of that. We'll grab some copper. I don't think we need that. No. Maybe some electrum? Let's just grab our electrum out of there. Sure. And maybe some aluminum. I hope not, because, man, aluminum is sketchy. I need to find myself an aluminum vein just so I can make more. So I'd like to replace all of these cables with high voltage line. I just really can't afford to at the moment because of aluminum. That is like one of the real deals. So let's go over here and start taking a look. So the first thing we need, I know this already, it's cauldron, right? So let's make a cauldron so we can have that. That's number 1. Now we need 14 steel sheet metal. So remember, let's go make ourselves, do I have any steel? I've got a couple. Okay. Also some iron plates. Let's take those out. Let's go grind up some, or stamp out some steel plates. 6. So I'm going to have to do, oh my goodness, it's kind of a rip-off, some of these recipes. So that's going to be 8. All right, and then I need 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay. So I think we're going to need 12 sheet metal, because we're going to have to do one of these recipes twice, I think. I mean, if not, we'll make it as we need it, instead of going all crazy. 6, yeah, I think we are going to. All right, let's grab those, and we'll grab those iron plates as well. We'll probably need those in the crafting of all of our pieces parts. Hope you're having a good Saturday. Today is Saturday. I think it's the last day in March, right? 31 days in March? Yeah, man. Oh, summer's going to be here before you know it. I, for one, cannot wait. Okay, you come out of there. Let's go ahead and make all of these guys, and then we're going to go 1, 2, 3, because I need 14. And that's 6, that's 12, and then we're going to have 4 left over. It's just the way it's going to be. There's not much we can do about it. It's how it is. Okay, 8. Then we need 8 steel sheet metal. We have 4, so we're going to need 4 more steel plates. I know we were just up here, but do I have a crafting bench up here? I thought I left one. Nope, I must have took it away. That's okay. All right, so we're going to need to do 1, 2, 3, 4. 4 of those. Okay, you do that stuff, guy. And while we're doing that, let's take a look. So we're going to need some blocks of steel, some steel scaffolding, light engineering blocks, heavy. Ooh, so heavies, we already know we're going to need steel components, and that is 4 steel for 2, and we're going to need, so we're going to need to do more steel plates. Let's do 20 more. Oh my goodness, my steel. You feel that? That's the sound of steel evaporating. That's okay, we're making some more. And the cool thing about the arc furnace is, I mean, so one of the things you might be thinking of, hey man, you're tearing down the blast furnace, how are we going to make steel? The arc furnace will make steel for us, and it makes it a lot faster, which is awesome for sure. Okay, so let's make another set of these steel sheet metal. So that's 8 of those now, and that should take care of that. We need 6 blocks of steel. So if we go like so, right? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Super expensive, right? These are expensive machines. The excavator and this guy are some of the most expensive that you're gonna find. All right, steel scaffolding. I have 2. Do I have any steel rods? I do. Nice. All right, so you're gonna go like so, and then we'll go 1, 2, 3, and we'll get some more of those. So now that piece of it is taken care of. All right, what's next? Redstone engineering block. I feel like we should always have one of these, but we don't. There was, oh dang it. That wasn't enough anyway, so it's fine. We still would have had to make some. Redstone engineering block. We're gonna need a little bit of redstone. And then I think we can just make one of these. I think it's, if I remember, we've made it so often. I think it's just, yeah, that's what it is. Okay, so we got that now. And we need 10 lights. So light engineering blocks. All right, so we need iron mechanical components. And that's, we need 10 iron mechanical components. Each one of these are going to require 2. So 4... We need 20. Yeah, we don't have 20. We just make a couple more iron guys while we're up here. And we'll be able to grab those steel ones as well. They should be done and sitting in here. Yep, there's those. And then we can go back here and put... Oh, actually, we just need 3, don't we? 1, 2, 3. I'm trying to make sure we only use the resources that we have to use. Let's wait for these to crank out. We don't want to use stuff that, we just don't want to go like all crazy and just start making all this random stuff. We do not have unlimited resources, and even if we did have unlimited resources, I tell you what, I've been playing this mod pack called Age of Engineering, and it has taught me to do as much as possible with very, very little. It's kind of crazy. I love it. It's super grindy. So we're going to do these guys in here, and then we're going to do that, and we should be able to get 10 of those. Okay, and that should be enough to make our 10 light engineering blocks, right? 10. Yeah, okay. So let's take a look at these guys. What do they take? Yeah, we should have all the stuff, right? There's those 10. We had an extra one, but it wouldn't have helped us anyway. And then 5 heavies. Do we have a heavy laying around somewhere? I thought for sure. Yeah, we have 1. So it says 5 heavies? Okay, so this is going to be saving us some resources. Heavy engineering block. Okay, so we're going to need these guys, electrum, and some pistons. Okay. Okay. So these guys are going to go, we're going to put half of these in here, and then this, and we'll get, oh, we need more than that. No, we don't even need more than that. We need 2 less. We need 4. Okay. All right, let's go make our heavy engineering blocks. Oh, we got to make some pistons. So we need wood. 1, 2, 3. That should be plenty. Actually, 2 should be plenty, because we just need 2 pistons. So we'll convert those. We'll grab some cobble. All right, and we'll make pistons. Easy. That's not going to be enough pistons. We do need more. Okay, go like this and like this. And then let's make some more pistons. Can we make 2 more? Yeah. Can we make another one? Piece of redstone. Okay. Pour down rain. Of course it is. Okay. And then we should be able to make these guys, right? Bang, bang, bang. Okay, so there's our 5 of those. Now, do we have all the pieces? Yep, okay. All right, so I tell you what I'm going to do. I'm going to sleep through this rain, first of all. I've got some steel cooking up in that improved blast furnace, and I want to let that finish because, you know, we might need some steel for something, and it's already cooking, so maybe we'll just let that'll be the last sort of stack of steel we make in our improved blast furnace. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to let this stuff finish. I mean, it's not quite done yet. Yeah, about halfway through. So about another 10 or 15 minutes, and then I'll come back, and we will tear this guy down, and we're going to go right here in the middle of this whole deal, and we're going to build this arc furnace. Look at all the pieces, parts that we have. It's kind of crazy if you think about it. I'll see you in just a second. Alrighty, my friends, we are back. My last and final stack of steel produced in my improved blast furnace is done. Now we just have to tear it down. So we need to tear this whole thing down because we need all 27 of these blocks to be able to build this arc furnace. So let's grab these guys quick. Yeah. Okay. Make sure we have 27 of them. 26. I heard it. Okay, there we go. All right. So we'll just leave the rest of that stuff over here. We'll tear that down here in a little bit. Now, let's build the arc furnace. So first of all, this may be the biggest machine that we've built. It's 1. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 5 by 6? No, 5 by 5. Yep, 5 by 5. Okay. So let's go ahead and get started. Let's clean up our inventory a little bit. I should probably do that. Let's take care of that real quick before we start. So we just have some extra room. This is iron, so iron can go in there like so. Steel can go down here. Okay. Electrum, copper can go in there. Electrum can go back in here. And then aluminum can go back in here. Okay. So that's better. It's not perfect still, but it'll do what we need it to do, I think. We definitely need this. So let's put that there. Let's start with this, and then the bottom row is essentially these guys. Lots of this stuff. All right. So let's go and figure out where we're going to put this guy. All right. So if we look at this thing finished, right, here's what it looks like. It's crazy. I love it. So we need access to the back of it. We need access to the top of it. And then we need access to the front, because the front is where the goodies come out of this guy. Right? Okay. So let's take a look and see what the bottom layer of this guy is. So we start off with a steel scaffolding over here on the right hand side. So it's going to be like 5 by 5. So how about, I still want to be able to get around. Maybe like right here, 1. Okay, we'll start right there. All right, and then we need a slab, a cauldron, and then 2 more slabs. Okay. So we need to get our cauldron. Let's get that guy out of the way first. So we got to do one of these, and 2 of these. Okay? And then 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah, that'll work. I think that'll work okay. It's going to kind of take up the view of the rest of our stuff, but man, that's okay. It's not the end of the world. Okay. So then we need another slab, a steel block, and then sheet metal. Okay, so we got to go like this. And then a block of steel, and then 1, 2, right? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay. All right. And then another piece of sheet metal, a heavy engineering block. So another one of these guys like this, and then a heavy engineering block right there, and then 2 more pieces of sheet metal. And then essentially we do the same thing here. Sheet metal here, steel here, one like this there. Okay. All right, that's essentially the outline of the footprint, and then the rest of this I think is just all slabs. Yep. Okay. Then we just fill the rest of this thing in with slabs. Okay, like so. All right. Okay, there's the bottom layer. Ooh, this thing's a monster. Okay. All right, and now, the layer number 2. So, back here, so we do, back here, like this, is heavy, heavy, and heavy, heavy. And then we need lights. So, lights 1, 2, 3, I think. Let's make sure that's right. Yep, okay. And then another steel block here and a steel block there. And then here in this section, we're going to need our first set of blast bricks. So we're going to go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay. And what else do we need on the front of this guy? I guess it's just the redstone, this guy. So let's put him right here on the very front. Okay. Nice. All right. Now let's go to level 3. So we need some more sheet metal, some more blocks of steel. Can I like do some jumping around? Yeah. Okay. So another block of steel here, another block of steel here. All right. And then is that like a gap? Looks like a gap. Okay. Okay. All right, so we're going to do sheet metal here and there. Okay. And then light engineering blocks here. And then we take these blast bricks and we go, and it's like a weird like overhang type thing. Okay. And they actually come out one more. They come out even with our light engineering block. Okay. Oh, it's crazy. All right, so let me. I'm gonna make sure I've got that right. Those are gaps, right? Those aren't scaffolding. Nope, those are gaps. Okay, so just like that, and then the next level is going to be some scaffolding and another light engineering block. So, do I have like some dirt or something that I can climb up here with? 1, 2, 3. Okay, so then we're gonna do a light engineering block here, and we're gonna do some scaffolding here and here. Okay. Nope, that. Okay, 1. Okay. And then 3 more of these guys. Or 9 more of these guys. So 1, 2, 3. And then like this. Okay. That's that level. And then, let's see. So then we go, and it's 2 more scaffolding back here like this. And then we're going to put in our light engineering blocks. 1, 2, 3. Okay. I think that's it. Is that it? I believe so. Well, let's test it. If we got it right, we should be able to click on this guy and make it. We click on the cauldron. Come on, baby, work. Yeah. The hottest topic. Achievement get. Look at that thing. Woo-hoo-hoo. It's a monster. All right, so power goes into the back of it. Do we have a cable around here that we can probably get power to it? Maybe that guy could reach down here. Okay, we're just going to hook up LV power to it at the moment, and I'm pretty sure it'll take it. I'm not LV, medium voltage power, and I'm pretty sure it'll take medium voltage. I mean, it's not going to be great, but it'll do what we need it to. And do I have some medium voltage? I do. Insulated wire. All right, so let's get over here. I mean, I guess that'll reach. I mean, it's shielded, so it shouldn't be too big of a deal. All right, let me get my insulated medium voltage wire. And we're going to start there. All right, and we're going to go to here. Okay. This is not ideal. And let's go like this. And we're going to go here. And we're going to go to here. Okay. I think this thing wants high voltage, but we don't have high voltage. We're not sending high voltage over here yet, so hopefully this guy will work. Now, we should be able to look on this guy. Yeah, so he's getting power. Yeah. Okay, perfect. Now, let's make sure whenever you're back here, like, working around your other machinery with this crazy drill, make sure when you're breaking blocks, you're using the shift key. So it doesn't just go, like, haywire and start, like, taking out all kinds of stuff. Okay, so there's that. Now we've got power on this guy. We need to go over here I bet we have tons of slag, don't we? So we'll take this guy with us. Here, let's use this guy. So we'll break that, and we'll break this. Okay. And we need to make sure we put the one with slag on the back side of this thing. Let's assume that this is the right one. See, did we get lucky? Maybe. And then this guy is going to be slag. That's where the slag is going to output. Yeah, look at all the slag we've got. That's actually good, because we can make some concrete pretty soon. All right, well, this thing's ready to go almost. We have one more thing we've got to make. These 3 slots up here are for these graphite electrodes. There's 2 ways to make them. You can make them with the engineer's blueprint, right? Or you can make them in the metal press. If you make them in the metal press, they're only like 50% durability. If you make them in the engineering table, they're 100% durability. So let's take a look here really quick at this blueprint design. So we want the graphite this. Okay, to make these, we need 7 pieces of HOP graphite ingots. And to make those, we need to have some dust. And to make dust, we need to take coke dust and put it in the industrial squeezer. So we need 7 coke dust. So let's go up here. That's 2. Oh, we have a bunch of coal coke. Let's take, like, maybe that's going to be enough? No, we're going to need more than that. Maybe like 2 more. Okay, there we go. So I'm going to put this in the crusher and let it grind it all up. So let's just throw it in here, and we'll go like that and like that. Okay, yeah, all right, good. All right, now I need to go sleep through the night while that's doing its deal. So we're going to grind up that coal coke, and we're going to make coke dust. Now, we could have used full blocks of coal coke if we wanted to. There's no reason why we had to use it that way, but that's just the way it is. All right, let's sleep through the night. And then it's kind of cool, because if you haven't made a squeezer yet, I mean, there's no reason you haven't. You haven't been able to make diesel engines and all that kind of stuff if you don't have a squeezer. But you put that coke dust in the squeezer, and it converts it into that fancy stuff. This is the squeezer. Yep. Okay. So let's get a little bit of this out of here, and we'll stick it in the squeezer like so. All right, and now it's to squeeze all this stuff up. That's it, right? Let me make sure. Graphite. So this stuff right here is industrial squeezer. Yep, 8 coke dust gives us 1 of those. So there's the first one we got out. So we got to make 7 of these. We have to actually make more than 7. So we can put all of these together. We need to let this thing keep grinding. So we're going to have to be sort of running back and forth here a little bit to make this happen. So there's 2, and this is going to be... And it's weird, you have to stack them. You can't just like put them in there all however you want to. You got to stack them like that. So the cool thing with our little setup here, as long as a piece of that's in there, it won't send any more seeds in there. So we're sort of impacting our production of diesel fuel at the moment, but that's okay. So it takes a fair amount of power. We're definitely going to have to increase our power situation around here across the board. And by the way, this arc furnace, man, it eats power too. No question about it. All right, you go in there. That's going to be 5. Oh, it's so cool. I love the arc furnace. I've made this one a couple times. I know I talked about it earlier, but in my AOE series, Age of Engineering, you need one of these. You got to use it. You can't not. So you have to have one. So we're going to do like that. All right. And that's going to be 6. So we just need 1 more. And we're actually going to take this stuff and put it in the arc furnace to cook it. No, actually, we're not. We can't do that. We're going to have to just put it in the furnace to cook it. I don't think it matters. Okay. Do we have enough? I think that's our 7. Yeah, go like that. Alright, so let's make this last piece of this, and then we will... There we go, there's those. And then we can take this out, and we can let it send in some seeds, just to keep our production up. I mean, ethanol is doing pretty good. Plant oil's a little bit low, so just keep everything rolling along, taking care of business. Everything's happy. Alright, so now we should be able to take these guys, right? These HOP, which stands for, like... something plastic or something. I don't even know. I can't remember. And we should put those in there, and then those will cook up into ingots. Okay, and then we're going to be able to make this guy right here. So we just need a piece of paper, some lapis, and we can make this guy. And then if we have that, right, we can make these guys in there. So we're going to need 12 more of these guys like that. Yep, so those are those coming in. So I'm just going to let my crusher keep running, right? And then once these are done, we'll see if we have enough to make 12 more. So we have 3 there. If not, we'll have to throw some more coke dust in there. I sort of want to... I don't know. Let's not. Oh. No. Where's my other 2? Guy, are you still cooking stuff? Aha. Okay, perfect. Now, let's see if we can't find a piece of paper. We definitely have the lapis, so let's eat something, man. We're stumbling all around here. Okay. Alright, so if we go in here, let's see if we have a piece of paper. Oh, hello. Okay, there we go. Don't be going crazy on my game. Alright, and a piece of this. And then we should be able to go here and make this guy like that. This and this. And now we get the electrodes blueprint. It sounds like it's a lot of work, right, to make it this way, but this is the right way to make it. So you should definitely spend those first couple and getting the pieces that you need. Because these are 100% durability. And I don't know if you could do it in this mod pack with the limited mods that we have, but in some of the mod packs you can also enchant those guys. There we go. Is this guy still grinding? Yeah, he's still grinding. Alright, so let's put all of these in here. So we need 12. Yeesh. We're definitely going to have to grind up some more coke dust. Let's just do this. Let's just do this. We can always make more. We'll grind it up. This way it'll give us 9 at a time. A little bit faster. And hopefully that'll be enough. Okay, this guy we have... There's 1. Get these guys in here. And even if we make too many, it's not a big deal because we're definitely going to need them at some point. I don't know if we'll need them in this series or not because I don't think we'll be in this world long enough to actually burn through an entire set of electrodes. But you never know. You never know what might happen. So there's 3. Yeah, these are coming in a little bit faster now. And we could put these guys like that. Like 1, 2, 3, 16. Like that. Okay. Alright, so there's 5. So we need a couple more of these. I wonder if that's it. Ooh, I don't know if that's going to be enough. That's going to be... maybe. And we're almost there. Yeah, I think we're going to have enough. Alright, so there's 8. We need 4 more. So we'll take these while we're just waiting around here. And we'll at least get these cooking up. And that way when the other 4 are done, we can cook the rest of those as well. Alright, we'll just throw these guys in here. And we'll make ingots out of them. There's 2. Yeah, we're going to have a little bit of coke dust left over. Let's go ahead and take these out of here. Why not? Alright, so there's our last 4. So now we have 12 of those bad boys, which is perfect. We're going to definitely need some more steel. You know, this build right here was a lot of steel. How much did we end up using? I don't know. We had like 3 stacks, 4 stacks almost, right? And we used, that's not too bad, almost 2 stacks of steel. One of you guys who watch my videos, 5 Oaks, said, I've got a crate full of steel. And he was building the crusher, man, or the excavator. Oh man, I love that thing. We need to go over there and check it. Oh man, we need to make sure we have enough time. Okay, 10, 11, 12. Okay. It's funny, this mod pack is essentially balanced around coal coke. You know, even though you have all this stuff, coal coke is the big, like, leveler. Because you still need coal coke for almost everything that you do. It's the thing that you make at the very beginning of the mod pack. And it's something that carries you the whole way through. All right, so 3, right? 3 graphite electrodes. That's exactly what we need. Now, I want to get a little bit of iron because I want to show you something. It's kind of cool. It uses a tremendous amount of power, but it's going to be worth it. So let's get ourselves like this. Yeah, 32 of those. And let's, oh, that's not even iron. Where's iron? Right here. Let's get half a stack. So we have 32 coke dust, 32 iron ingots. Now, if we go into our arc furnace, right, click on this guy, we can just shift click these guys in. It knows where to go, and they actually show up on the top. It's really cool. Let me show you real quick. Right? It shows you got these crazy electrodes with like the 3 wires coming to them. I love that. I love that. All right, so now there's a couple things, right? So we can smelt whatever we want to. Do we have anything crushed? I don't know, probably somewhere. But you could smelt anything you want to in here. Like you could put like a piece of cobblestone, right? We could do a piece of cobblestone. And it'll smelt it. It should. Maybe you can't put cobblestone in there. That's okay. We definitely can put iron in there. And we can put coal coke over there, right? And see what it's doing? It's smelting a piece of iron. It takes a while, right? It'd be better if we had more power because it's going to take a little bit of time. But what it is using some durability on our electrodes. You see that it's kind of counting down. But it's going to take a piece of this iron ingot. It's going to take an iron ingot and a piece of coal dust. And guess what it's going to make? You already know what it's going to make. We definitely need to get more power over here for this guy. I think the problem is this guy right here can't export it enough. So even though I think there's a limit on how fast this guy can dump its power, we're going to have to upgrade him. Actually, you know what we should do? Let's do it right now. Let's see. I'm going to see this thing finish first. Don't be clicking it with that. Okay, almost done. If I break that, it's gonna be a problem. Okay, so it's almost done, right? And we're gonna have 99, 100. Look, steel. So we can make steel in this thing. So right now it seems kind of slow because we're using low voltage power. But you know what we're gonna do? We're gonna take this guy out. Okay, we're gonna get this guy. And we're going to put instead an HV capacitor right here. 4 million power. So that's out. That's good. Let's put our MV connector on here. This guy over here needs to be set. This could be set to nothing. This needs to be set to in. And we can put this guy here. Right? And then we can get some of our shielded wire. Can I reach that? Please let me reach it. Oh, can I jump? Yeah, no. Oh, yeah, that was super bad. Oh well. Now can I connect it back up here? Yeah. Okay. So now he's connected. Let's get down here, and we just got to connect the other side that we broke. It should just be going to a balloon somewhere, right? Where is it going? Over there to that guy? Okay. We should be able to do that. It's going to be nighttime. Can we go like that? All right. So this should now pull a little bit more power. Yeah, so these are going to be putting out like 1,000. We got a lot of machines running, so we definitely need to get high voltage power over here. But you can see it's a little bit faster, right? It's actually going a lot faster than it was before. Yeah, and we're just going to keep cooking, and we're going to cook steel. That's so cool. Look, it pours it out in there, and it shows up right there. It's awesome. Yeah. All right, so we're getting long in this episode. Yesterday's episode was super long, so we had to build that crazy furnace thing. Today's episode, or not the furnace thing, the crusher. No, what was the thing that we built? The excavator. That's it. That took forever because I messed up the build and didn't follow the instructions right and all that kind of stuff. Some of you guys called me straight out for it. You're like, hey man, here's a mistake you made at 30 minutes and 14 seconds. Yeah, I know all about it. Let's go over here and take a look. So, you know, this is a single-player world. That means when we log out, the world stops, right? So, it's only been running since we started it last night and then this evening. Let me see. Oh, yes. Look at that. Look at all that iron and nickel. Yes, you are my favorite. Yeah, buddy. We are raking it in. So now we just need to get more power over to our arc furnace, and we can essentially make all the steel that we ever want. Man, I love it. Let's go over here and stand by this arc furnace and finish up this episode. Call it a done deal. And then I guess tomorrow we're going to see about figuring out how we can get more power. That means we're going to need tons more steel. I mean, tons of more steel. But I got a plan. Of course I have a plan. Look, it's cooking it up. Taking care of business. We're going to let it run. Man, thank you so much for watching. I appreciate it so much. Until next time, please remember to be cool. Don't be a fool. And from my one man, one mod, Immersive Engineering, let's play Spotlight Survival World thing. I guess we'll see you next time. Bye, everybody.